Sakina, so all of you. First, good afternoon, children. Today, 2078, March 10th, Monday. Welcome to my class. The lesson which I taught, summarize now. You have 2 minutes. Sakina, your turn to speak today. Speak now. Summarize the lesson which I taught yesterday.
We talked about the chapter insurance yesterday. Insurance
Yes.
is a contract represented by a policy in which an individual or entity receives financial protection against losses from an insurance company. There are two
Yes.
types of insurance. They are life insurance and non-life insurance. Life insurance is a legal contract that pays a death benefit to the policy owner when the insured dies. Life insurances are of three types: whole life insurance, term life insurance, and endowment life insurance. Whole life insurance, or WLI, is a permanent life insurance which covers whole life of the insured. Term life insurance, or TLI, provides coverage at a fixed rate of payments for a limited period of time. Endowment life insurance, or ELI, is the assured amount is payable either on the death of the insured or after the maturity of the insurance team. Non-life insurance is any insurance that is not related to the life insurance, for example, crop insurance, livestock insurance, property insurance, etc. It guarantees economic protection of human properties like vehicles, house, livestock, etc. It is generally made for 1 year and renewed every year. Insurance amount is comparatively less than life insurance. There are many benefits of insurance, such as it helps to secure life by minimizing risk. It ensures one's financial future by covering any loss or damage. It minimizes taxable amount in income, provides dividend and bonus. It provides financial protection and provides loan. And it also encourages saving, which is beneficial for the future.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Today, our new title is Revenue and Tax Collection. Revenue and tax collection. Revenue means Rajaswa. Raj means state. So means truth. Source of a state is called revenue. Now, today we are discussing about revenue and tax collection. Listen. Revenue. What we call the government revenue refers to the source of government income. Government needs budget to run different type of projects: road construction project, bridge construction project, to run the vaccination program, to run the education health related programs. Government needs budget. This budget is made by the revenue system. We pay tax, land tax, home tax, income tax, vehicle tax, drinking water tax, telephone tax, different tax are there. By this tax, we collect money in the name of state. State, country has to mobilize it, has to use it systematic way, transparent way. We should not misuse. Government has to use it, should not misuse it. This is the money which we collect for in the name of country. राजस्व, राज्यको स्रोत जसलाई हामी रेभेन्यू भन्छ. If you see the world, Japan, European countries, Asian, American, other different countries, all countries, they have their own revenue, they have their own source of income. जस्तो घर चलाउनलाई हामीलाई सोर्स चाहिन्छ, फाइनेन्शियल सोर्स. We need financial source to run the daily activities of home. The school needs also source to run the school, to give salary to the teacher, to do the different programs in school. School needs budget. School collects from the student fee in this way. country needs budget. It is collected in the name of tax. Tax को नाममा यो कलेक्ट हुन्छ. डाइरेक्ट ट्याक्स हुन्छ, इनडाइरेक्ट ट्याक्स हुन्छ, नन taxable propertiesहरु हुन्छ. Different way country or government will collect amount. Now, revenue acts as the primary financial resource for functioning of the government. There are two types of revenues. Number one, direct tax. Tax revenue. The revenue collected by the form of tax on income or profit or social security contribution. हामी पैसा जागिर खान्छौँ, हामी पनि इन्कम ट्याक्स तिर्छौँ. Every month we are paying income tax. अब कहीं vehicle tax पनि तिर्छौँ हामी, मोटरसाइकलको, कारको, ट्याक्सीको हैन. अनि घरको होम ट्याक्स तिर्छौँ, जग्गाको ल्यान्ड ट्याक्स तिर्छौँ. Different way we are paying tax to the country. हैन. हेल्थ सर्भिस ट्याक्स छ, एजुकेसन सर्भिस ट्याक्स छ, इन्कम ट्याक्स छ, ल्यान्ड ट्याक्स छ, हाउसिङ ट्याक्स छ, रजिस्ट्रेसन ट्याक्स छ, प्रपर्टी ट्याक्स छ. डिफरेन्ट. अब दुई प्रकारका हुन्छन् यो ट्याक्स रिभेन्यू. एउटा डाइरेक्ट ट्याक्स. The tax is charged directly on an individual or organization. It cannot be transferred from one person to another. It is based on the principle of more income, more tax. Now, जस्तो म यो घरको ट्याक्स तिर्दा होम ट्याक्स भन्यो, यो जमिनको ट्याक्स तिर्दा ल्यान्ड ट्याक्स भन्यो, गाडीको ट्याक्स तिर्छु त भेहिकल ट्याक्स भन्यो. यो चाहिँ डाइरेक्ट ट्याक्स हैन, हाम्रो आफैले तिर्नु. अब इनडाइरेक्ट ट्याक्स पनि हुन्छ. प्रपर्टी इज ट्याक्सेबल बट इनडाइरेक्टली यु हैव टु पे. जस्ट हो. In this the indirect tax means tax. The load and effect of tax is transferred to others. The load of tax falls upon the one person, but effect on the others. जस्तो भ्याटहरु भए, जस्तो तपाई रेफ्रिजरेटर किन्न जानु, वाशिङ मसिन किन्न जानुभयो, तपाईलाई भ्याट तिरिन्छ. तपाई डाइरेक्टली क्यान नट पे दैट भ्याट. तर भ्याट ट्याक्स चाहिँ पसलेले लिन्छ. तर पसलेले त गोजीमा हाल्न पाउँदैन. पसलेले त्यो बिल राज्यलाई बुझाउनु पर्छ. त्यो ट्याक्स बुझाउनु पर्छ. मूल्य अभिवृद्धि कर भनिन्छ. भ्यालु एडेड ट्याक्स हैन. अब डाइरेक्ट ट्याक्सको केही फाइदाहरु छ. Direct tax is a progressive and economic. It is flexible since its rate can be increased or decreased. It is certain and democratic. So it defects. Direct tax is the cheating and lacking of honesty. The direct tax चाहिँ कसैले थोरै इन्कम देखाएर ट्याक्स छल्ने डर पनि हुन्छ. थोरै इन्कम देखाउने र ट्याक्स छल्ने, इन्कम सोर्स थोरै देखाएर छलेको पनि पाइन्छ. प्रॉफिट थोरै देखाएर छलेको पनि पाइन्छ. त्यस्तो अवस्था पनि रहन्छ. केही मेरिट, केही डिमेरिटहरु पनि छन्. इन्कम ट्याक्स भनेको त बुझिहाल्नुछ. जस्तो हामी स्यालेरी कमाउँछौँ, स्यालेरी लिन्छौँ, त्यो इन्कम ट्याक्स हो. इन्कम हो. इन्कमको पनि सर्टेन अमाउन्ट राज्यलाई तिर्नुपर्छ. कर्मचारीहरूले, टिचर्सहरूले, प्रोफेसरहरूले तिर्ने ट्याक्स हो. कस्टम ट्याक्स भन्सारमा तिर्ने, एक देशबाट देशमा वस्तु आवत एक्सपोर्ट इम्पोर्ट पनि ट्याक्स, एक्साइज ट्याक्स अन्त शुल्क, देशभित्रकै वस्तुहरू एक ठाउँबाट अर्को ठाउँ लैजाँदा लाग्ने कर। The generation of income managed through tax or some other source by government is revenue. The government can collect revenue in the form of tax or non-tax. In the form of tax or non-tax, country has to collect revenue. Why? To run the country, to run the administration of a country. राज्य परिचालन गर्न यो ट्याक्स चाहिँ अनिवार्य छ, चाहिरहन्छ भन्ने कुरो बुझौँ। र अब यिनै कुरामा छलफल गर्छौँ। अब व्हाट इज ट्याक्स सुन्नुहोस् है। व्हाट इज ट्याक्स, व्हाट आर द टाइप अफ ट्याक्स, व्हाई डु वी निड ट्याक्स आदि आदि। अहिले चाहिँ पहिले चाहिँ राजाको प्रपर्टी नन ट्याक्सेबल थियो। पहिले यो मोनार्किकल सिस्टम भएको बेला बिफोर 2063 किङ्स प्रपर्टी वाज नन ट्याक्सेबल। अहिले चाहिँ किङ्स प्रपर्टी इज बिङ ट्याक्सेबल। अल प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैन, आइजिपी, प्रेसिडेन्ट हैन, किङ, अल वी हैव टु पे द ट्याक्स। No one is free from tax. It depends upon their income, it depends upon their property. अब property छ भने ट्याक्स तिर्ने त हो नि। मेरो घर छ भने ट्याक्स तिर्ने हो, मेरो भेहिकल छ भने ट्याक्स तिर्ने हो, नहुँदा तिर्नु पर्दैन। किन भने यही ट्याक्सले राज्यले जम्मा गरेर देश विकासको लागि, कर्मचारीको लागि, पुलिस प्रहरी सेनाहरूको लागि सैलरी खुवाउने कुरामा समेत खर्च गर्छ। So tax is the income source of a country. Salary is my income source. Salary मेरो income source भने जस्तै tax is the income source of a country. यो कुराहरु बुझौँ, छलफल गर्दै जाउँ। ओके, बोल्दै जाउँ। ल, चिराग डंगोलियोटन, चिराग बाबू, what is tax? What are the type of tax? You have 2 minutes. Speak on the title of tax now. Start. Chirag. Speak. Christy Thapa, you can speak now. What is tax? What are the type of tax? Why do we need tax? यसको बारेमा बोल्ने। Christy, you have 2 minutes. Speak now.
A country needs money to develop, and for this, the government makes its income from various
Camera
sources.
also on. Yes, continue.
So, government makes its income from various sources, and these sources are known as the revenue. And the government collects these incomes from the public in the form of tax and other forms.
Okay.
Every business organization or any person that is employed has to pay tax.
Yes, thank you. Listen. Good answer. Listen now. Tax means source of income of a country. To run the administration of a country, to run the mega project in the country, To run the daily activities of the country, budget is essential. That budget is formed by the tax collection system. Country needs tax in the name of land, in the name of home, in the name of drinking water, in the name of income source, in the name of property, in the name of business profit, different way. Country needs tax. For the bright future of country, it is needed. We should pay. Ideal citizen, good citizen has to pay tax. Now, what tax is there? I should pay. I must pay. Why? This is the source of income of a country. Without tax, country cannot run its administration. So tax is important for the country. And we are ready to pay. But government has to use it systematic way, used to transparent way, used to used to use it systematic scientific way. Tax is our income, our property, our asset. So country should not misuse it. For road construction project, building construction project, bridge construction project, to run the administration of a country, for health service, education service, this tax is used. Okay, this is. Number two, there are different type of tax. Some direct tax is there, indirect tax is there, non-tax is there. Number one, direct tax means, listen, the tax is charged directly on an individual or organization. It cannot be transferred from one person to another. It is based on the principle of more income, more tax. Less income, less tax. No income, no tax. No income, no tax. My mother, she does not pay tax. She has no income. My mother does not pay, she does not pay tax because she has no income. I pay tax. I have some income. My younger brother pays much tax. He has more income, you know. So tax is collected or paid on the basis of income, on the basis of property, etc. Now, this is. And next, indirect tax. In these types of tax, the load and effect of tax is transferred to others. The load of tax falls upon one person, but the effect on the other person. This takes place through price and consumption. It, its example include external trade tax, VAT, etc. Next one, value-added tax, VAT, refers to generation consumption tax that is collected incrementally on every values addition at every stage of production. Non-tax revenue, the revenue that is generated from other sources, excluding tax income, is known as non-taxable, non-tax revenue. It is charged for the use of some service or benefit. The government collects revenue for the service provided to citizens. Government collects tax to give the service to the people of a country. Now, speak. Wants to speak? We have to speak. La. Prachi Yotan. Speak now. You have 2 minutes. What is tax? Why do we need tax? What are the type of tax? Speak now. You have 2 minutes. Prachi, start now.
The money collected by government from the people within the country according to the law is called tax. Tax is the income source of government and it can be used for running development projects and developing various fields like infrastructures, agriculture, defense, etc. Whereas revenue acts as a primary financial source for government. They are of two types, tax revenue and non-tax revenue. Tax revenue is of two types, direct and indirect. The direct one is collected directly by the government from the person who is supposed to pay, for example, income tax, vehicle tax, land tax, rent tax, etc. Indirect tax is the tax in which the burden of tax can be shifted fully or partially to others. For example, paying bill with tax to hotel, value added tax, etc. The government can collect revenue in the form of tax or non-tax to earn administration of a country. VAT is the tax collected by government in increasing value of goods and services during their production.
Okay, thank you. Income tax. An income tax is imposed on the income of an individual or organization. It is the oldest form of taxation that was charged in animal rearing, fishing, agriculture, etc. But save some ways to save the tax, or we can pay less amount as tax if we have some document. Some ways we can decrease tax. Provident fund deposit. In provident fund, there is less tax. Citizenship Investment Trust, CIT, Nagarik Lagani Course. Dharmeshwar is the head office there. And if you save the money there, we have to pay less tax. Insurance. In insurance company, yeah, last year also we learned how much do you pay as a premium. That is tax-free amount. Next, medical bills. Less than up to 5,000 tax-free. Insurance also. Insurance, medical bills, CIT, deposit, provident fund. How much do you pay? How much do you save? That amount is tax-free. Otherwise, we should pay tax. And next, many welfare organizations and political parties registered in the election commission can enjoy the right of not paying tax or its reduction. An income tax is paid by a person or any organization based on their income. How much income is there? On the basis of that, we have to pay tax. How much I pay tax? Another person, my friend, may have different. It is based on our income. If I have much income, I have to pay more tax. If I have less income, I have to pay less tax. Okay. Last speaker of this class today. Srisha. Srisha, your turn. Speak now. 2 minutes. You are the last speaker of this class today. आजलाई उनलाई नै अन्तिम बनाऊ तर Srisha राम्रो ढंगले बोल्ने नाति किन. Start now. Sirisha,
Sir, about tax.
about tax, type of tax. Yes.
Tax is the compulsory amount of money that all people of a country need to pay to the government. It is one of the most important sources of income for the government. There are two types of tax: direct and indirect tax. Direct tax is the tax collected by the government without another person